Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news coming out of the Holy Land, actually in Israel. We've got a serious situation where the national security minister, Ben-Gvir, has been in a car accident and has been rushed to the hospital. It is a very, very concerning situation, to say the least. You saw it on the thumbnail. It is very, very concerning. Let me tell you about what's happening there and the ramifications of this and what this all could mean. First, let me put a shout out right now, if I could, for 3harmfulfoods.com/Paul. That's 3harmfulfoods.com/Paul. We live in the most advanced era in human history. There's never been more medical breakthroughs than are right now. So why are millions of Americans more unhealthy and overweight than they've ever been? According to the U.S. board-certified physicians and expert nutritionist Dr. Amy Lee, one of the main reasons is three harmful foods that are being passed off as health foods all over the country. And wait till you hear this. Because these foods can cause weight gain, clog your digestive tract, deplete your energy, and wreck your skin, they are banned in other nations. Yet shockingly, they're still legal in the United States, and it's time someone shines a light on what they are. Dr. Amy Lee does just that while explaining how the side effects from these foods are wreaking havoc on the health of millions of Americans. The great news is this, though. It's easy to stop it and reverse this damage by simply learning which foods to avoid and how to spot them. And by doing so, you can experience easier weight loss, smooth digestion, and vibrant energy. I need you to do this. Go to you see the link below in the description. Go to 3harmfulfoods.com/Paul. That's 3harmfulfoods.com/Paul, and you will be glad you did. All right. Now, and by the way, speaking of needing to have answers to stuff, just throw this in real fast. I brought this up last night. I'm going to do it again. Call Gamal, you all. That's right, because Micro Daily, this is a great, great supplement. If you've got brain fog, short-term memory, or you just don't remember anything, get this. NASA made these for the astronauts when they had to stay for months in the International Space Station. And when you do that, you start getting some real brain fog for sure. That's what this was made for. But get this. It's anti-inflammation response, immune system boost, DNA integrity and health, 5G protection. I know you want that. Also, EMF radiation defense, anti-aging, and increase your energy. It's Micro Daily. Just call Gamal, you all. There's the phone number in the ticker as it goes by. Call him. Tell him Pastor Paul said to call Gamal. All right? 352-492-9333. Let me tell you what's going on. There's this terrible accident, as I said. Very serious. It is a concern because of what it might mean, okay? And here's the article. Let me share this with you. So Ben-Gvir, the national security minister, was on the scene because there had been a stabbing, and the IDF had arrived and had then shot the assailant who had stabbed someone else. Ben-Gvir, who is automatically, he doesn't have to come to every one of these situations, but he went to the scene being the national security minister. As he was leaving, his car was then hit and flipped, and you could see it in the thumbnail. It literally flipped over on itself, upside down, and he was rushed to the hospital. The national security minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, his car flipped as he was involved in a car accident while leaving the scene of a terror stabbing in the central city of Ramle, according to witnesses. Witnesses are saying he ran the red light. But police say 2 vehicles were involved in this collision. 3 people were taken to the hospital after being injured, Ben-Gvir included. His office says the minister is in good condition and is conscious. but it's been taken to the nearby Shamir Medical Center for further treatment. And the pictures at the scene, show that the car was flipped upside down. I did see video. It was, I think Israel Hall sent it to me. I saw video of his car, or him on the ground being attended to by, folks were there. Medical people had arrived. The ambulances were there to try to help in this situation. According to the reports, as the Channel 12 reporter Amit Segal quoted a witness as saying that Ben-Gvir's vehicle ran the red light, and that there have been numerous reports in recent months that his official vehicle has committed a number of traffic violations. Now, it sounds like there's some hate going on here against him. He's not a popular guy because he is a strong conservative right-wing member of the Likud party, and I believe he's part of the Likud party. I better check that. But he is definitely a strong right-wing conservative and a hard-nosed national security minister, and not liked at all by the Arab population, and he's not liked by a lot of even the Israelis. But he does his job, and I think that's why he's not liked. He stays on top of everything, trying to secure the nation in this turbulent time. But anyway, it is reported that he runs a lot of these red lights, rushing from one spot to another. I can't say either way. It's being investigated. It's not my place to try to decide whether he ran this red light or if he ever has in his life. But in August last year, Ben-Gvir was involved in another accident when his vehicle ran a red light while on the way to an interview. And Hebrew media have reported that he routinely instructs his drivers to flout traffic rules. So there's some hate going on here at him as well, even in the media here. And but this is the situation. Now, and why is this important? Because this guy is, I'm telling you, one of the top cabinet members of the Israeli government, and is one of the strong position he plays as the national security minister. But he is the guy who has been standing for the rights of Jews to go and pray, or at least, for the rights of Jews to at least go up on the Temple Mount and not be harassed by some of the agitators, but to make sure that Jews and Christians alike can go up there without being harassed. He's went up there numerous times, okay? But that makes him pretty controversial because he will go up there, okay? And so, again, we got the red heifers, they're wanting to build a third temple. There was the attack on Israel that certainly on October 7th. It's really, really, really getting dangerous in Israel right now. Our prayers is that that Ben-Gvir will be fine, and that the other two that are injured, and I'm hearing they could be some of his own family. I cannot confirm that. So we're going to wait and see, make sure everybody's all right, and then wait till the investigation is done, because you never know. This guy, there could be people trying to hit him. Some people might even be trying to take him out, okay? There's no doubt about that. He's had a lot of death threats and assassination plots that have been foiled. So, this is very interesting. But we're living in very dangerous times, very dangerous times. So give your life to Jesus Christ before it's too late. You can still get your Passover offerings in. You still can. It is Passover. We're still in Passover. And if you would send your just go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com or pick up the phone and call 765-414-2230. And you can give your Passover offering with your special prayer request. And we've been reading those over the air and sharing those with people. And God is moving. God is answering prayer. You don't want to miss. Don't miss out on the 7 blessings of the Passover. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're so glad that many people were saved last night on our live broadcast. It was a tremendous broadcast. We had two guests, of course. My co-author of Revelation 9:11, that was Troy Anderson, was with me, and then later Mike from around the world, and he was incredible. So you want to get all that information from last night's show, find out more what God is doing. We're in the end times. I'll be back with more right here on the coming apocalypse.